I'm sure you've seen this pop up, and for some of you, it is very, very annoying. Now, if you have a website that collects users' data, it is very important. In fact, it is the law to have this pop up. Without this, did you know that you can actually get fines of up to 20 million euros in Europe? And now, of course, countries may differ, but this is very, very important. Legal action or enforcement notices will start being applied to your business or the websites that you create without having this. Now, I want to show you a platform which, in my opinion, is the best out there. So this is called Cookiebot by Usercentrics. It is fantastic. And you can see here, in fact, let's allow all. You can see here that it's been used by 600,000 customers in 47 languages, and they have 2.3 billion websites and apps. Now, this is really, really cool. But the thing is it easy to install? Is it very easy to set up? That's what we need to find out in this video. Okay, so let's go ahead and install it. So I'm going to come over here to start for free. And I can see here it says start your trial. And by the way, this is a 14-day trial, so you can try it out and see how good it is and then decide whether you want to go ahead with the subscription. All right, so let's go ahead and add our email address in here. And now it's time to add my password. Next, I have to fill in this information. So I'm going to say myself. All right, so once you've filled in everything, you just have to now go ahead and click on Get Started. Now it's time to enter my domain URL. Now I'm going to say Next. And now we get this user interface. Now, this is my favorite part because this is where we get to design this the way we want. So you can actually choose colors from your branding to add in here. Right now we have no style effect, so I can go in here and say overlay. If I need to, I can go into my design here. If I want to upload my logo, I can upload my logo from here. And for my theme, I can have it as a dark mode or light mode. So you can see it's updating here in real time, but I prefer the light mode. So I'm going to go ahead and choose that. Again, on my buttons here, I can set them as outlines. I can set them as mixed, and I prefer this version, by the way. So there's so many ways to go in and stylize this to make it look the way you want. Over here, we have our compliance as well. So you can choose your multi-level here or accept only, accept or decline. So you can customize this the way you want. You see how it says allow and deny all? There's so many options that you can go in here and add. So right now it's on allow all. It's also got multi-level. This is where it was. So users can now pretty much go in and choose what preferences they want to allow. Further down here, we also have the distribution here. So you can choose now which country you're operating in. So, I mean, you can leave it as all visitors, or you can set it to EU and EEA only. You can go to the Americas. In fact, you can just choose whatever you want or whatever works for you here. Usually I just leave it on all visitors just to cover myself. Now let's just go back to the layout here because we can also choose how we want this to look. So here we have this bar on the bottom. So if you prefer that, that is up to you. And then over here, this is where we have the pop-up. I thought I'll just explain that because I forgot to mention it. All right, so the next part here is the consent itself. So this is where you get to choose your language. So you can go in and by default here, it's set to English, but you can change your languages. But there's a really cool feature here where it auto detects the language. Okay, so if you set it to select, then it detects, whatever language it is that users are coming from, which is fantastic. All right, so now we are on the content page. This is where we can get to add our information here. In the dialog heading, you can pretty much customize this to whatever you want. And then here you can specify the information that shows up in the dialog body text. Here we also have the decline button. We have all these. Now there isn't really a need to change these, but if you feel a need to change them, you can go ahead and change this to really customize it the way you want. So as you can see, you can go in and add as much information as you want on this plugin. So once you've done that, you can move on now to your privacy. And this is where you can start choosing your colors. So here is show privacy button. So if you want, you can disable it completely. But of course, you want to make sure that it is there. And for this privacy button here, you can set it wherever you want. So you can say bottom right, you can have it on the top left, top right, and so on. But what I recommend is having it on either the bottom left or the bottom right. Okay. Next, we also have our distance. So you can customize this. Let's say you set this to 20, for example. It's adding, 20 pixels from the left. And then from the bottom here, we can also say 20. And now you can see that it is, elevated from the bottom. Again, we have a light and dark theme for this one. So like I said, I prefer the light theme. And we also have our declaration here. And this is where you can, add your declaration over here. So pretty much this is how you set it all up. It's very, very easy. Next, you can just click on this button here. And now it's taking us to almost the finishing stages of this implementation. So when we take a look at here, you can see there's a few ways you can add this. You can add it as a script. So you can just copy to clipboard and then add it in your header area. But you're adding it manually on your website. Next, we also have the WordPress way, which is a plugin. And this plugin is very, very easy to set up. I can just click here on download, and I can download it here. Or what I could do is I can just copy this and look for it in my WordPress dashboard, and then click on add plugin. I'm going to come over here and search for it. And sure enough, here it is. I'm going to go ahead and click on install now. And by the way, you can see it is installed on 100,000 websites. I mean, this is fantastic. And look at the star rating here. This is a solid plugin. I'm going to go ahead now and click on install. So now that it's installed, let's go ahead and connect it to our website. So I'm going to come over here and click on Cookiebot. So when you install the Cookiebot plugin, you get to see the entry here on the left, and you have your dashboard here, you have your support, you have your plugins, and so on. But what we want to do to connect this is to go to the settings tab. So what I want to do first of all is to connect my domain. So you may be wondering, okay, so how do I connect my domain here? Well, if I come over here, you remember this page where you do the manual implementation, you can actually copy this code here, like that, and then this is what you want to enter over here. But as you can see, it's already connected, so I don't have to do that. But if it's not connected, you just need to come over here and paste that code, and then you are connected. So once you have this all set, you can go in now and set your languages, but mine is on auto detect, which is fantastic. I can even do additional settings by coming over here, and I mean, there's a lot to go in and set up over here. You also have your Google Tag Manager. You can, connect your Google Tag Manager with this by activating it here first and then setting it up over here. So we have all your statistics, your preferences, your marketing, and so on. We also have the Google Consent mode. Again, here it's activated, and you can get to add your preferences, your statistics, and so on. So as you can see here, there's a lot to go in and set up. It is very, very easy to use. You can also manage all your add-ons by coming over here. And let's go to available add-ons here and see what we have. And sure enough, we have the WP SEO Press. So we can actually connect this with your existing services or your existing plugins. Now, I know I have Lightspeed Cache. I can go in and, as you can see, the plugin is enabled here. I can go in and set up, whatever I need to do in here to make sure that everything is working okay. All right, so we've come to the part where we need to talk about the pricing. How much does it cost to get up and running? And thankfully, you can get up and running for absolutely nothing. And this is a 14-day trial. Now, this trial is very, very easy to set up. You saw me do this in my tutorial. So you can get started right now. And as I mentioned, it's absolutely free. Now, the next one up is the £6 per month. Okay, so let's take a look at the features here. So you have banner customization, you have user experience, you also have cookie and tracker management. I mean, there's a ton of features. If I click here, you can see there's analytics reporting, there's also integrations. And by the way, we also have the Google Tag Manager here. If you are into marketing, to really see exactly what is happening on your website. You also have the WordPress plugin, which I show you how to integrate. There's also a lot of support. And let's take a look at the next one, which is the £14 per month. Okay, so this one here is 50 sub pages. On the £14 per month, this is for a slightly bigger website, and this is 350 sub pages. Okay, now it includes all the premium features, and as you can see here, it just covers everything. But the main difference here that I see is that there is more sub pages here. Now, as you start going up and up over here, you can see this is the £25 per month, and this is your 3,500 sub pages, and then it goes up to 7,000 sub pages and so on. But of course, you may be looking at this thinking, wow, this is very expensive for just a cookie management plugin. But trust me, without this could lead you into a lot of problems with the law. So I would say be on the safe side. You'd rather spend £14 or £25 per month than get sued for thousands per month. If you're still doubting that this is a fantastic company, take a look at the companies that are using this Cookiebot. I mean, look at this. I'm sure you've seen some of these companies right here. Now, if we go to this homepage, there's also something that I found very, very interesting. Take a look here. We are now a Google Gold Tier CMP partner with a direct integration in the Google Tag UI. I think this is huge. I mean, if they're partnering with Google on this is fantastic. And also here, you can see all the Leader in Winter 2025. This is Leader Enterprise Winter 2025. So, I mean, what more do you need? I think that this plugin is powerful, and I would rather pay £6 a month than to be sued and then pay thousands if you're not compliant. So go ahead and check it out. I'll leave a link to that in the video description below. And I highly recommend it. This is something that you don't want to ignore. If you're a freelancer or if you are running your own website, you definitely need this service.